Chart is pretty much used in the similar context as pie chart, right? That is to show the proportion of categorical values in total volume. For example, if you have total sales for a supermart and you want to split it by particular area, so this kind of things, this kind of donut chart you may create, right? Now donut chart was really difficult to create in ClickSense and Tableau, but Power BI has made it very simply. Just on click of button you can create a donut chart. So here in this video we're gonna start with creating a simplest donut chart, and the one which you are seeing at the screen. This is the simplest form. Now other than this, we would also go little extra and try to be little creative, and we will create this kind of donut chart as well, right? So if you are interested in learning this donut chart creation, stay tuned to the video till the end, and we will definitely learn all of these things now. Now let's just start with the very basic one over here which we have to create. So like here we have the supermart sales data which we want to show by city. So first thing which I need to do is go in visualization pane, and from here you have the donut chart. Just pick that. Now after that, what we need to do is go down little, right over here, take city and put it in legends, right? And then total, I need to take total, and I will put that into the values. All right, this is done. You see how simple is it? So we are done with creating the simplest donut chart. Now I don't require to see this, so for that I will go over here, and in the visuals tab over here you will see detail label. I just need to switch, sorry, not this, the legend. I just need to switch it off. Now the second thing which you see, the values over here, it is showing the value and the percentage of that. Instead what I want to do is I want to see the city and the total percentage for that. How can I do that? So for that, what I'll do is I will go and on here in this, actually on visuals tab only, in we're gonna go on details label, and in position you see it is showing outside, and over here just below that you have label content. So in that, what you're gonna do is category percentage of total. Now you got this. Now let me look at little bigger. Done. And we are done with creating the donut chart, a simplest donut chart. Now if you want to put some sort of visualization, if you want to change the color, all of those stuff you can do on just click of on just a click, right? All that you need to do is select the chart, go on over here and explore all of these options. You're gonna do it very simply. For example, if you have to change the slice color, just come into over here and you can change the slice color. All right, so without further ado, I'm going to take you and create a most creative one. So for that, when I say most creative one, which means this type of the one, right? So let me take you this. For that, what I'll do is I'll copy this. I'm just going to take a copy of this, come on the creative one, and I'll just paste it over here, right? So that I could use the same one, right? I don't need to see the data pane. I'll just hide that. And over here also I don't need to see all these details. So from over here I just remove that. Title also I don't require to see, I just remove that. Okay, now I need to create 3 copies of this, so I just copied and pasted it 3 times. What I need to do is, so you see each of these one will be representing to a different city, nothing else. So we just need to show some bit of creativity. And we don't have any direct option to create this kind of chart, this kind of donut chart. So I'm just going to help you understand how can you make it further. First of all, what I'll do, I'll just keep this as original, and into this, in this I'm going to hide this particular slice from here. And for that, to do that, what I'll do is I'll make it white, and this one I want to put it in gray so that it could show that this is the targeted part which needs to be achieved. Now after that, same thing I need to do over here. Just one second. If I select this is going to look pretty well. Now over here, what I'll do is I will just let me make this. I will just put this in original color, this in gray and this in white. Let me just go over here again, slices, and this I'm going to put in white, this in gray. You can do as per your requirement whatever you want. All right, this is also done. Now the time comes for this one. So over here I'm going to put this in gray and this in white. Now you see how it is looking. Now the next thing which I need to do is I'll make these two in I'll make their background as transparent. For that I need to select both of these two. How to select both of these two in the same time? Just click the first one, hold control key, and then click the other one. Then come over here, visuals, in the general tab, in effects, go and background, you just click this, switch it off. Okay, that is it. Now it is transparent. Okay, next thing which I need to do is I need to make it little thinner. So for that I will select all the three one, and in the slices I will go down, and in spacing I'm just going to make it 80%. All right, now the things are slicer, thinner. Now what I need to do is next is just rotate them all, right? So what I will do is, again, I'll go over here in the rotation. I'm just going to rotate it. All right, let me rotate it a bit more so that I'm just trying to adjust it. This looks pretty aligned. Little bit more I need to make the adjustment. Yes, this is pretty much aligned. Now next which I will do, next thing which I'm gonna do is adjust it inside this so that it looks like it's baby, right over here. All right, I'm done, almost done. Little bit of tilting, little bit of more tilting. Okay, this is done. Next thing which comes is this. So I'm just going to move this as well, and then like this. I'm just trying to adjust its rotation, and then I will again bring it back over here, and I need to make it smaller over here. Maybe if you want you can watch it in the fast forward mode, right, so that it does not takes much of your time. I'm just trying to, nothing else, I'm just trying to make the adjustment. That is it. Once the adjustment, this is completely your artistic part and creativity, rather I can also say, right? Otherwise this is pretty much done. Now the next thing which I would require you to see and understand is this part. So you see this is done. Now spacing part is something which you can see as per your requirement. Now the next thing which we need to look for is putting this kind of information. So for that, what I'm going to do, I'll be using a table, right? So for that I take this table and I will again go back to the data pane, and I'll take city. I'll put city from here, and then the next thing which I require is total. So from here I will take the total. This is it. Now the visualization part comes into the picture. So I don't need to see the totals from here, this grand total which you see at the bottom. So I'm just going to hide that. The style which I am going to style present, I'm going to use none, right, so that it looks pretty like this. Okay, and then after that I don't need to see the column header also. So for that what I'm going to do is I'll put the column header in white color so that it doesn't looks at all. Then I require to change the values style so that it could look little thick, right? So here I'm going to go in values, and from here I'll make it bold and I'll make it little bigger. Then again here it is showing as a whole number. What I want is the percentage, right? So for that again I need to come on this visuals tab, and into this you see over here it is showing sum of total. Now from this I would say show value as percentage of grand total. Now I got this thing right. So the next thing which I will do is I'll just take this from here and I'll put it right over here. Again, I need to make it, transparent background. So for that, I'll go again over here in the effects. I'm just going to remove the background. Okay. Now I need to make it little wider. So for that, in the horizontal grid, I am going to do is I'll enhance the grid size. Okay, this is pretty much sufficient. Okay, now I'll put this in white color so that it is not visible, and let me just plug it in over here. Now here is what you got, right? You got your donut chart created in this style. Now if you want to apply further style on it, you can please go ahead and try this. If you require any suggestion, any support, put that into the comment section and I'll definitely try to help you out. Until then, happy learning.